Dear listener, it is already June 2023 and we are forever amazed by how much content we have consumed. Will we ever tire of watching television and movies? The answer is probably not. We hope you enjoy our conversation about what we've been watching, the fun we've been up to, and what we look forward to for the remainder of 2023. Sincerely yours, The Shrinking Violets.
Hi, this is April.
And this is Lourdes.
And we're the Shrinking Violets.
And this is Chapter 29, Summer Catch-Up. Well, catch up. Summer Catch-Up. Where we will be talking about all the things that we've seen in the past 6 months. And we'll also be talking about things we're excited for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a trivia kind of thing for you. So it should be pretty fun.
I like the trivias.
Yes. And I also wrote down, I don't know if you had got a chance to, but things that we did, like actual going out and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I'm looking forward to. So
Nice.
I'm sure you can just come up with some of that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So the first question was, what were some of the anticipated shows that you watched and what were your thoughts?
Okay. So there were a few that I really anticipated. And one of them was Shadow and Bone, the second season. So I thought it was entertaining, but so much of the storyline deviated and linked in weird ways from the original story. But they did tell us that, to expect that. So, but it still threw everyone off. And I would say it was probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. So not too bad, but also So if you watch the first season, watch the second season just for fun, but not for, don't expect too much. Everybody's still hoping that the spin-off will be announced, but no word yet. And that probably is bad news.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And that's what you like the most, right?
Yeah, so the spin-off would be based more on the Six of Crows books. Right now it's based more on the Shadow and Bone series, even though the Six of Crows are in it, but none of their story has really been shown too much. A lot of what they're doing is kind of like newly written. Mm-hmm. So a spin-off would show more of that story that we've already read. So we're just waiting. Yeah. So another one I really anticipated was Exo Kitty. Now, did I watch it? No, I did not watch it. So I didn't even try watching it because of all the TikToks showing the cringe acting and terrible writing. So I give this a 0 out of 10 because it couldn't even convince me to watch it.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to watching that one.
Yeah.
You told me not to.
Yeah. And the last one I have here is The Mandalorian. I think it was the season 3 or season 3, right?
I think season 3, yeah.
Okay. And I watch it mostly because of Grogu, and then the rest of the story is just the rest of the story.
Okay.
But the last episode, it was so good. There was one episode that we don't talk about, but the last episode was so good.
Yeah. So I wrote down Mandalorian also.
Yeah.
So I can jump in there. And I put solid, but where's the storyline going?
Yeah.
That's what I put. Because, obviously, we like the characters and stuff, but
yeah.
I also feel that there is really no, plot that is exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes. I'm still gonna watch it. I still like
exactly.
it. I had written The Last of Us. That one started this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've already had an episode on that. So yes, I liked it. And then American Born Chinese, which is about a teenager who goes to high school and meets a new student on the first day of school, and then it says the summary says that even more worlds collide, as Jin is unwittingly entangled in a battle of Chinese mythological gods.
Yeah.
So this is based on a graphic novel. But I would say that it's more inspired by the graphic novel.
Okay.
There's a lot of things that I'm like, this not, I mean, like kind of, but not really.
Okay.
And it's funny because when I looked up the summary of like what the show is about, there was a suggested question, you know, those like frequently asked questions that Google auto-populates.
Yeah.
And one of them was if American Born Chinese is part of the MCU. and I thought that question was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because I mean it's on Disney Plus, so people are probably like, wait, what's going on? Like, what is this? Especially
you know what's funny about that is when I was watching it, and I was like, this feels like some MCU shit going on.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So true. But yeah, and I like the show. I thought it was pretty good. It has Michelle Yeoh, and Ki Hui Kwan. Excuse me if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
So they are recently popular because of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool that they got some really standout cast mixed with some other folks that I've never really seen.
Yeah.
But I thought everybody's acting was honestly pretty good.
Right? I was thinking the same on that show because a lot of kid actors have been acting in a certain way, and it's a certain Disney way. And like it's so refreshing to see younger actors acting just like freaking regular.
Right?
Yeah.
I was looking forward to watching A Small Light, so that so we know that that's the inspiring real-life story of Maeve Gies, who played a critical role in hiding Anne Frank and her family during the Nazi occupation in Amsterdam. So the actors there, Bill Powley, who plays Meep, and then Joe Cole, who plays Jan, their acting is just also amazing. I don't know. I know that it's very like dramatized. And it is, but I think it shows really like heartfelt moments that makes you really think about what the real kind of situation was like. And it sucks because when you're watching it, you're trying to, you know, you're hoping that things will turn out fine because you're watching these characters as they go along. But you know the real story. And it's still very painful at the end when you get to that part. So yeah, I think it was really good. I gave it a 10 out of 10.
Dang,
so
I need to watch it. I keep forgetting that even exists. Where did you watch it?
I watched it on Disney Plus, but they also have it on Hulu, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was looking also forward to watching the final season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't know that, I'm going to just talk about it. It's the late 1950s, and Miriam, or she goes by Midge Maisel, has everything she has ever wanted. And then she, like a very idyllic life in New York's Upper West Side. And then she discovers that she's pretty good at stand-up comedy. So then it's kind of like her journey of trying to get famous. And then it's just a lot of, it's mostly like a comedy. So I think it's funny because I just read that it's the same it's created by Amy Sherman Paladinos, which is the creator of Gilmore Girls.
Oh.
So I'm like, I wonder why, you know, a lot of the times when I was watching it, I was like, this is giving me Gilmore Girls in the sense that they speak so fast.
That's funny.
You know how it's very like quippy and frantic. Kind of speaking. There's a lot of witty banter. Well, that's exactly how
that's
these
cool.
characters talk.
And you miss like half the jokes because you're still on the last joke.
What's going on? Yeah. And the characters in this one, they come off as very like neurotic. It's like, oh my gosh, they're all crazy.
Yeah.
As opposed to, I think, in Gilmore Girls, where they come off more as kind of full of themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this last season, kind of a disappointment because
no.
I think they were rushing it. They were trying to get so much in just this one last season.
Yeah.
And so there were very good moments, very like the moments that we know that we needed.
Yeah.
But they weren't really allowed to shine because of how rushed and scattered everything really was.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah. So then the second question, it is, what were some shows you didn't plan on watching but you ended up enjoying?
I came across this one show, and I can't even remember how I even knew about it, but it's called Lockwood and Co., which is based on a book series, and I wouldn't say it's a top tier spectacular show, but I did enjoy it. It's like a bunch of teens doing paranormal investigation, and it's based in England. Oh, sad part. It did not get renewed for a second season. Because I think it just didn't have enough people watching it. But I think it's still a fun watch. It's still a fun watch. It even made me want to read the books, but I haven't even done it yet. So it has not succeeded.
Middle grade?
Yeah. I found a book in the middle grade section, yes. And the other one was The Last of Us. You had talked about it before, of shows that you were anticipating, but I wasn't really planning on watching it until my brother's like, I'm watching it. Aren't you, like, you're gonna watch it with me, kind of thing? And I'm like, I guess. So that was fun. I gave that like maybe like a 9 out of 10 because there were some slow parts, and The Midnight Club. Have you heard of that show?
No. What is it?
It's a show based in the 90s with a bunch of sick kids in kind of like a wellness home. But it's like a last stop before they actually die.
Oh, jeez.
Kind of like that. But this place is haunted. And then the major part of the story is that the kids have a club and they tell scary stories. And the scary stories are sort of biographical of their own lives. So I liked the story outside of the stories because I liked seeing like the kids and their lives. But some of the scary stories just dragged on and were kind of boring. But I still enjoyed the show, and I would give that one an 8 out of 10.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But like, I think I skipped on some of the scary stories because I'm like, this is so boring. So, I mean, I don't know. You might like it. Whoever's listening, you might like those. I don't know. Another one was American Born Chinese. I didn't think I was gonna watch it until I think until I saw some TikToks showing some of the things that were happening in it, and I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. And I had a fun time watching it.
Right?
Yeah. Another one was Ginny and Georgia, which I also heard about on TikTok, and that one was fun and it was weird. And started watching it and got really wrapped up in the weird ass mystery. Weird as forks.
Yeah.
I don't usually like watching shows with a lot of teen sex.
Yeah.
And uncomfortableness, but if you skip those parts, it's actually quite fun and weird.
Okay.
And I give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty good. I actually wrote about Ginny and Georgia too.
Cool.
I started watching because you told me that you were watching it.
Yeah, because I told you it had a Dodie song.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I put, it's a lot of wackiness going on. It's too over the top. Yeah. It's frustrating, but somehow you want to keep watching.
Yeah.
And I put that I really like her friend Maxine Baker.
Yes.
Because I feel like she belongs in Booksmart.
You're right.
Kind of like that. So yeah, I enjoyed it, and I don't know. There's another season coming out, right? So.
Yes. They just announced another season.
So I want to keep watching it.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
you don't know what it is, it says it's a free-spirited Georgia. It has her 2 kids, Ginny and Austin, move north in search of a fresh start, but find that the road to new beginnings can be bumpy. It's very bumpy.
Yes.
But I feel like they
freaking
create their own mess.
crazy. My last one is Junior British Bake Off.
Oh, yes.
I never thought I'd be obsessed with a reality show as much as Survivor, but this was just a delight. And I can't even watch the grown-up one because, and this is why, because the judges and contestants aren't diverse enough. But with this version, the Junior Bake Off one, there's a lot of diversity in the people, in the kids, in the judges, and in the foods that they make. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I feel like it may be a good gateway for people to get into the British Bake Off thing.
Bake Off, yeah. Well, you say that, but I tried, and then I'm like, maybe I should watch the adult one, and I'm like, nah, I don't wanna.
So mine was, apparently I watched Hunters in January.
Hunters.
Was season 1 and season 2 I watched. That's Nazi hunters discover hundreds of high-ranking Nazi officials in 1977 New York City, conspiring to create a Fourth Reich in the U.S. The hunters set out to bring the Nazis to justice and thwart their new genocidal plans. I enjoyed it. I just saw it as a comic book kind of show.
It is very comic booky, yeah.
Yeah.
I did not finish it, but that's because I completely forgot it existed. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I liked that one. I know we were talking about it out, here, but it was Jury Duty. I know that a lot of people have been talking about it, so I really want to.
Yes.
And the reason why I liked it so much is because it's just so wholesome.
Yeah.
And the guy who doesn't know that this is all fake, he is such a good person, and you see that throughout the episodes. It's like, oh my gosh, like if it was like they really hit the jackpot in getting that guy, because it could have gone a completely other way. And I feel that he knew that parts of it were being recorded, right? That was being captured. However, there's a lot of other parts that he did not know. So it's to me, it's like it's easy to if you're being recorded, to be nice guy and to be a good person in front of the camera. However, when you don't know and people are still capturing how good of a person you are, and you're not bad mouthing people, you're supportive and stuff, that is really hard to find, because even myself, I think I would have probably said something under my breath, like, what? Like I can't stand these people or something,
Yeah.
But that wasn't his case. So, it's just wholesome.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it.
And I was telling April that I had only watched the first episode, but it was hard for me to get through the acting, because all the other people, there's only one person that's not acting and everybody else is acting. But whenever there's acting in real life, it always, I don't know, it makes me cringe or something. So if you say I should keep watching it, I'll keep watching it.
Yes, I say you should.
Okay, I'll
Trust
do
it. Me. Because it even came to the point for me where I know that these people were acting, but I can feel like if I was in his shoes, I would have missed the people that I had already known. So the people that, the acting, that character that they were putting on, I would have missed them.
Yeah.
After revealing their real selves.
Yeah.
So there's shows that I have watched also that I can't say I've enjoyed because I haven't finished them. And that's I'm watching Succession. HBO Max, and then for that one, just don't expect to be rooting for anyone. And
that's what I've heard.
terrible.
Everybody's just what's the word? Is everybody an asshole or something?
Yeah, definitely. And then I also did not finish White Lotus. That one's pretty much very like dark comedy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's also kind of weird, but you just want to keep watching too. You know?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Okay, so then the next question is any favorite characters from any of those that you watched?
Yeah, so from Lockwood and Co., it's Lockwood, the guy that's basically like doing the whole operation of the supernatural investigation. And basically, he's a younger version of Kaz Brecker. Kaz Brecker from Shadow and Bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody saw it on TikTok. Everybody's like, he's just Kaz Brecker, and everybody's like, yeah, he is. Which brings me to Kaz Brecker, and he from Shadow and Bone. You cannot not like him. And then we already talked about her, Maxine from Ginny and Georgia. She's so freaking fun.
Yeah.
And I wish I was her in high school. Like her confidence and her craziness. She's so fun. And my last one was Wei Chan from American Born Chinese. His character is so innocent and cute, and the actor who plays him does such a good job at being effortlessly funny. So I really liked him.
Yeah. Okay, those are really good ones.
Yeah.
With Maxine, I think it's funny that you say that you wish you could be her, because she's very much like she could be popular but also not popular.
Yeah.
She's in the middle
Yeah.
of like, I don't really care what I am.
Yeah.
So that's why I like her too.
Yeah.
And then Midge from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Just really like her, I don't know, her confidence too.
Yeah.
And then Joel and Ellie, of course, are good ones. And those are the ones that I wrote down.
Cool.
And I wanted to say that I also started Shadow and Bone this year, but I just kind of also forgot about it.
Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me. Today, I on the 3rd episode of the last season of Never Have I Ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's just so crazy, but I'm like, I'm still watching it.
Okay. So the next one, we're just talking about movies. So if you can rank the movies that you watched, and then just talk about them a little bit.
Yeah. So the movies that I watch, and I'm surprised it hasn't been a lot, but I've watched Pinocchio, and I gave that one, or the Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio, I gave that one a 9 out of 10. I watched Shazam. I also gave that one a 9 out of 10. Peter and Wendy. Yeah, I gave that one like a 4 out of 10.
Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah. Spider-Man Across the Universe. I gave that one 1,000 out of 10. And then I watched this nobody knows this movie. It's called Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, and that one I gave a 10 out of 10 because it was so delightful and adorable. Yeah, those are the ones I've seen.
Okay. I honestly have not seen also that many.
Yeah.
I put Across the Spider-Verse as also the top. I think what I really liked about it, obviously the story is cool, but just looking at it, visually, like, what?
Yeah.
These people are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
how so talented.
Yes.
And I watched an interview with Haley, and she said that the way that she was explained her world, so Gwen, it's very much like a mood ring.
Yeah.
And so whatever the feelings are on screen, that's what the colors are like changing to or something.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, I noticed that those colors were, obviously sometimes she was purple, you know, or something like that. But I'm like, oh, that all makes sense. Then we also watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Yes, I gave that one a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah.
Quantumania also.
Oh, that's right. Why am I forgetting? I think I gave that one like an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
I think, I forgot. It was like an 8 or something.
Yeah.
And then I watched the Hot Cheetos movie.
Oh, that's right. I still need to watch that.
I mean, hot. That one was pretty good, actually.
Okay.
I really thought it was like, this is a joke, right? This is a movie about hot Cheetos. But no, it's really much focused on the person and his struggles and
I
stuff.
need to watch that.
And then I watched Air, so the one about
Oh yeah.
the shoes.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good. It was entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not interested in it at all.
Exactly. At first I was like, okay, whatever. But I had nothing else to really watch that
Yeah.
was in the newer kind of movies. So I was like, let's just watch this one. And yeah, it was actually pretty good. I would say maybe an 8. I mean, an 8 compared to like a sports related movie that I would have not cared for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
So, what movies or shows are you looking forward to?
Okay, I'm looking forward to a freaking Asteroid City.
Oh yeah.
Coming out soon. Also, the Barbie movie. And Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the movies, just the movies that I'm looking forward to and that are coming out in like this summer.
I put also those 3.
I know I'm forgetting some.
I also want to still see Are You There? God, It's Me.
That's right. Okay, I tried watching it, but like every weekend I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just do it next weekend. Oh, I'll just do it next weekend.
But how can you watch it though?
So now it's not in any theaters. It was in It was in my theaters, but now it's like in the really far away theaters. So it was like really limited here.
Yeah, so
I lost my
have
chance.
to wait. And yeah, that's what I thought too. And then that series, All the Light We Cannot See.
Oh yeah.
Because the trailer looked so good and so beautiful, and I hope that it's like that.
Yeah.
Throughout the season or series, I guess.
So it's gonna be a series.
I think so.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then we're gonna get a trailer for Ari and Dante soon.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But then I don't know, when is it gonna come out?
It isn't. They haven't said anything.
Yeah. It's very slow process.
It's very annoying.
Yeah. But definitely I think the standout one for me, obviously, yes, I want to see Asteroid City and Oppenheimer, but Barbie is just gonna be
It's
so
going
fun.
to be the movie
Yeah.
of the year, okay? Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
The Heartstopper 2 is coming out this
Oh,
year.
yes. I forgot.
Yes.
How could I
And-
forget?
Yeah, how could you forget?
I know. Oh, jeez.
And okay, and I know this isn't like the greatest show, but The Summer I Turned Pretty season 2,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
excited
yeah.
for that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, those are good ones too. Very summery
Yes.
and fun.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So do you want to do the game now?
Oh, yes.
It's time to play a game, so why don't you join us? Join us to play a game. The questions will be great, or perhaps a little lame, but that's okay, 'cause it's just a game.
I am going to ask you questions.
Yes.
And it's going to be all about Spider-Man. So
Okay.
don't worry if you have a hard time or something, because I know you know, but also it's hard to remember certain things sometimes.
Yeah.
But I have faith in you.
Okay.
Okay? It's all gonna be about the different Spider-Mans.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Okay. The first question is, in the 2014 film,
Oh
The
my God.
Amazing Spider-Man 2,
Yes.
which villain is
Shit.
portrayed by Jamie Foxx?
He has electricity.
Yeah. So what do you think his name is if he has electricity?
The Electro Man.
Electro. So you're good. You're good.
Oh, is that what it was? Electro?
Yeah, Electro.
Ah!
Uh-huh.
I got it
Okay.
right.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Which actress portrayed Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man series?
That was Emma Stone.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. Which Spider-Man film introduces the concept of the multiverse, bringing together different versions of Spider-Man from the various dimensions?
which Spider-Man? Oh, well, the
Introduces the concept of the multiverse.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The one with Tom Holland. The third one. No,
It's Spider-Man
another
Into
one?
the Spider-Verse.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that was a trick question, kind of.
Yeah.
Number 4. Can you list Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies in order?
Oh my God. Spider-Man Homecoming.
Okay.
Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yay!
Yeah!
You did it! Okay, so in the 2019 movie Spider-Man Far From Home, Peter Parker goes on a school trip to
Yes.
which European city?
Venice?
It says that it was Prague.
Prague.
Yeah.
Oh. Why do I remember Venice?
That's what I
Was that a
because of
stop?
the canal, right? Or something.
Yeah. And then they had the masks. Wait, what? I don't know anymore.
Yeah. All right, number 6. Can you name at least 3 different versions of Spider-Man that appeared in either Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse?
Okay, so there's Peter parked car.
Yeah.
There's Penny. Wait, was her name Penny? No. Penny? No.
Uh-huh.
Penny?
Penny
Okay.
Parker.
And then Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Okay, very good.
But the one I cannot remember is Peter parked car.
I wrote that one too. Peter
Nice.
Parker. That one was too funny. Okay, number 7. Which iconic Spider-Man villain is portrayed by Willem Dafoe in the 2002 movie?
He's a lizard. Or no, sorry. He's a goblin.
Yeah, he's the
goblin.
Green Goblin, Norman
Yeah.
Osborn. Okay, almost there. Number 8. What is the name of the lovable spider hero? So we just talked about this. Who happens to be a talking pig?
Peter Parker.
Okay. What's his Spider-Man name?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
Spider-Ham.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Wow.
9. In the MCU, what is the name of Peter Parker's best friend?
I was talking about them the other day. Ned.
Ned. Yeah.
Yeah.
In which movie did Spider-Man make his first appearance in the MCU?
Civil War.
Yeah, Captain America Civil War. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Good job, good job.
Yay.
That was it. You did it.
I know things.
You know things. Okay.
Pertaining to Peter Parker.
Parkers. Okay, so just to finish it off, I guess. So what are your favorite moments or things that you've done so far this year or that you're looking forward to doing?
So we went to the Ren Fair and that was fun. We went to Y'all West. That
Y'all
was
West.
fun.
Mhm.
What else have we done? Oh, we went to freaking medieval times. That
Medieval
was
times.
crazy.
Yeah, Casey, poor Casey.
Poor Casey. But I also got sick after that. And
Oh, yeah.
After being sick, I got sick again.
Again.
Like, dude. And what I'm looking forward to is I'm gonna go to the Paramore concert in a month.
Mhm,
And
of
then
course.
and then after that, a week later, I get to go to see Taylor Swift.
Oh, a
excited
week
for that.
later?
A week later.
That's fun.
Yeah. That's all I have planned.
Yeah. So I wrote down Y'all West, going to see my friend graduate,
Yeah.
bowling for
Oh, yeah!
a friend's birthday. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
I also got to do Dapper Day.
Oh yeah.
And then I wrote down Medieval Times.
Yes.
So we did our last Disney trip, the 4 of us.
Yeah.
I think in January or something,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And then what I'm looking forward to is Comic-Con in July.
Oh yeah.
Yay, my very first Comic-Con.
Ah! I'm excited for you.
I know. And then Life is Beautiful in September, so it's like a concert thing. And then I get to also in October I get to go see Death Cab for Cutie
Nice.
slash the Postal Service, and I mean Death Cab. It's the same people, but Death Cab cool, but the Postal Service, just the fact that I'm gonna get to hear it live, I never thought that I would be able to.
Yeah.
So that was like a one-off kind of project that they did.
I
so
see.
I'm so excited, and I know I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we got a lot of cool concerts coming up.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. But that's the end.
That's the end.
Alrighty.
All right, bye.
Bye, folks.
Bye, folks. Okay.
Stop recording.
Okay, there.
I'm gonna need it.
Now
Now
I'm
we're
gonna get
good.
my tambourine,
Tambourine,
and I'm gonna go 3 times. Okay.
Don't get dizzy now.